People, it's your boy Carlos Blue Forte, and you're watching the Blue Forte television channel. Um, yeah, this is the prediction video for Crystal Palace against Chelsea. We are traveling to Selhurst Park to play Crystal Palace, and we've got a quite a task on our hands. Um, According to Liam Rosenmeier this week, Jorgensen will be out still. So we got Sanchez in goal. You'd expect that with Slaninia on the bench. Um, Interesting. Caleb Wiley is back into the squad um, from a loan spell at Watford. That's going to be quite interesting as well. Um, who else was who else was the people that were? Enzo Fernandez is believed to be back from his illness. He had an illness during the week, as did Gittins and Esteval. But it's said that Gittins and Esteval really had a bad case of flu. So there's a possibility that they were training, but there's a possibility that they could be on the bench. They might not start. I don't know how true that is, but that could be the truth. Enzo Fernandez is likely to start, but don't be surprised if he's not, because he also was coming back from illness. And Nesugo had a mad, unfortunate injury in training where he slipped on the floor, and I don't know what he's done. I hope he hasn't broken his hip or something like that. But it's not bad. It's not like a career-ending injury. It's just an unfortunate injury. So I don't know if he pulled a hamstring or he jarred his knee. I don't, God knows what happened, but um, yeah, that's just weird because he's a phenomenal player, and we really do need. I do need to see him in action. Um, but it's going to be interesting. Wiley being back in the squad. We still got Kukurea, Tosin, Badishile, Hato, Chalaba, James, Gusto, Fofana, and Chempong in defence to select from. Um, give or take, it might be Fernandez, definitely Palmer, not Isugo, but we've definitely got Santos, Caicedo. Lavia is back from his injury and training back and doing well. I don't know. He might be on the bench. I don't know if he'll feature though, but he's certainly back from his injury. Um, According to what I heard, I don't know about Datro Fofana, but I've heard. I don't know. I don't know about him, but I'm sure I saw his name somewhere. I don't know if he was called back from loan or whatever. But we've got Pedro Neto, Liam Delap. Gittins, like I said, will be on the bench, most probably. Pedro. We've got Tyreek George to choose from. Mark Guiu, Esteval, who'll be definitely on the bench, I think. Garnacho. So I don't know what the team will be. I just know that, and I don't know with Palace what they'll be, but big up to um, the people that I know at Palace, the coaches that I know there as well. Um, they've got Dean Henderson, Remy Matthews, Walter Benitez in goal to choose from. They got Muniz, Mitchell, Lacroix. I think Nathaniel Klein is fit. They got Canvo, Sosa, Richards, um, what's his name, Riyadh, and Kaporha in defence, as well as like some youth players. They got Mustafa, Lerma, Pino, Kamada, Hughes, Wharton, Decore, and Deveni in the midfield. And up front they got Saar, Enketia, Johnson, Mateta, and Raksaki, and I believe that that is Jeshuran Raksaki is the younger brother of Raksaki that is at Chelsea. It's funny because, or maybe it's the older brother, I'm not sure. But yeah, they're brothers. The Raksaki brothers, one at Chelsea, one at Crystal Palace. I think it might be next season. It will be interesting to see if Raksaki makes the first team. He's certainly good enough to. But yeah, for us against Palace, I don't want to go on too much. It's a must-win game. Not for a title, a title win out, but just for the sake of us qualifying for Champions League. And it's a dangerous game away from home, a 2 o'clock kickoff. Let's see what happens. We've definitely got it all to prove, and we have to do really well tomorrow. To prove, and we have to do really well tomorrow. So, um, today, sorry, should I say? No, tomorrow. So yeah, um, it's live on Sky Sports for those that don't know. So it's not on TNT or anything like that. So it's one you can catch. Definitely one you can catch, and it should be interesting. I'd really like to see what happens in the game and how it develops and everything. But I've got us winning. I think we can win. Don't think we'll win comfortably. Be interesting to see the starting lineup. I would like to see Tyreek George feature. Be interesting to see what we could do with Caleb Wiley. But yeah, I've got us winning. I don't know if it'll be a 1-0, a 2-0, or a 3-0, but I do see us having a clean sheet. That will be for sure. Um, I'm going to be a bit safe. I mean, some people may say it's a game we're expected to lose, but I'd like to think that we could definitely beat Palace. We should be able to. So yeah, I'll see what happens there. What else? Let's see what other matches are on. The reason why I'm not so like hyped up about us, because obviously we got this new manager who's come in. Maresca's gone finally, and it seems like those losses and draws and all of that are behind us. So it'll be good for him to crack on, pick up where he left off against Brentford, and yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's interesting. So today there'll be West Ham kicking off at 12:30 against Sunderland. That will be on TNT Sports. I'm predicting. See, this is funny because West Ham have been topsy turvy. I'd expect Sunderland to beat them. I'm not being funny, but we'll see. Um, West Ham are certainly capable of upsetting the odds there, and they're in the relegation zone, so they need all the wins they can get. Um, Smart money would say Sunderland, but um, yeah, I could see probably West Ham causing an upset there. To be quite honest, they're at home. It's on TNT. Yeah, they'll be looking to shine. Hopefully, it'll just be good to see them get out of relegation. But then again, Sunderland could deal them a really deadly blow and beat them. I'm gonna go because of my rivalry with West Ham, because I can't stand West Ham. I'll probably go with Sunderland to beat them. Um, yeah, I'll go with Sunderland to beat West Ham. Um, Burnley kick off at 3 o'clock at home against Tottenham. That's a tough game. That could be a draw. That could go either way. Burnley could win it. Tottenham could win it, or it could be a draw. I'll go with a draw for that one. That one's not televised, by the way. Fulham are playing Brighton and Hove Albion at 3 o'clock as well. I'll go. I would normally go with Brighton, but I think Fulham at home should be able to spring a surprise win. But don't be surprised if that's a draw, a score draw. But I'll go with Fulham to win that one. Um, Man City are playing at home at 3 o'clock against Wolverhampton Wanderers. With Wolves, I don't know. If Wolves pull off this upset, this would be ridiculous. But yeah, it's possible that Wolves could do it. Um, so don't be surprised if they do. But I'll go with Man City, smart money. Says Man City wins that. And the last game today will be Bournemouth against Liverpool, kicking off at 5:30. That'll be on Sky Sports, and I'll go with Bournemouth, man. I'll go with Bournemouth to spring an upset against Liverpool. I don't know what the score will be, but yeah, I think Liverpool's form has been poor. They beat Marseille during the week in the Champions League. They played really well there. Um, I saw them against Barnsley. They were really good as well. I saw that game live. But yeah, I went up there, took my niece up there. A bit of a hate watch, but yeah, it is what it is. Um, yeah. What else we got? Um, Tomorrow, Sunday, 2 o'clock. The first game on the list is Brentford versus Nottingham Forest. That's also on Sky Sports as well. It's a Super Sunday tomorrow for anybody that's got Sky. Brentford versus Nottingham Forest. I'll go with Brentford to win that. Second game on the list at 2 o'clock. Also, Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. As you know, I'm going with us. I'm going with Chelsea to win that. 1-0, 2-0, or 3-0. Um, but it should be quite. Hopefully, it's an entertaining game. Um, but yeah, I think we'll get a solid win. The third game at 2 o'clock is Newcastle versus Aston Villa, and I'm gonna go with Villa to win that one. Even though they're playing away from home, I'll go with Villa. And the fourth game, and that game's on Sky Sports as well. The fourth game tomorrow on Sky Sports is Arsenal versus Man United, and that is at 4:30. And I am going with Man United to cause an upset and beat Arsenal tomorrow. I don't know what the score will be, but I just feel like Arsenal, they get too cocky. It's coming up to February, and this is the time where they usually bottle the title. So let's see. Let's see if history repeats itself and they actually bottled the title. It looks like they are. They drew 0-0 with Nottingham Forest. So, yes, this is about the time Arsenal usually bottled the title. Um, on Monday, 26th of January, you got Everton versus Leeds at 8 o'clock. I've got Leeds pulling off an upset, should I say, against Everton. That's also on Sky Sports. But yeah, Super Sunday tomorrow. Brentford, Nottingham Forest, Palace, Chelsea, Newcastle, Villa, and Arsenal, Man United. Everton, Leeds on Sky, and Bournemouth and Liverpool is on Sky today. On TNT, it is West Ham and Sunderland, and the other three were not televised as far as I know. So I'll leave it there. I won't talk too much. It's been a long time. This month I've just been inundated with, like I said, getting my coaching qualifications and just football in general. I've had to catch up with a few things in life as well, but I'm back now, and yeah, after that Christmas period and everything else, and me going to all these games that I've been to, all these FA Cup games and everything else. Yeah, I'm glad to say I'm back, and yeah, enjoying football once again. So yeah, I'll see you. I'll probably do a video on by Monday night, the latest, or Tuesday. Yeah, it will be Tuesday the latest. I'll do a video, a catch up video, but do be prepared that yeah, Monday night I might do a video as well, just to catch up with everything and do an update. So yeah, take care. Um, that's my prediction. I just know that now we got 16 games of the Premiership left, and Chelsea we have to win. So come on, Chelsea. Um, let's put all this negativity behind us and all this bad ill discipline and bad refereeing and everything. Let's put it all behind us and let's get a win against Palace. All right. Please like, comment, and share, and subscribe the video to as many people as you can. And yeah, I wish you all a good, safe weekend. Hopefully, it doesn't piss down with raining like it's been doing for the last 3 weeks. But if it does, it is what it is. Typical English weather. I'm out. Bless.